All right, so it is Monday, the beginning of our weekly vlog, and this is crazy. This is actually gonna be the first full week that the kids have school. I still can't believe they're in school. All right, guys, so Bella just got home from school not too long ago, and we had a little bit of an incident in school today. So, all right, guys, I think we know what our mystery plan is. Do you guys want to take a final guess before we go ahead and show you? But in the future, I'd probably wait another week.
So my mom cuddle with me.
Oh, you want me to cuddle with you for a little bit? Okay, I guess plan change. I guess I'm not gonna clean. I guess I'm just gonna cuddle with him on the couch until he is ready for school.
Yeah.
Monday, the beginning of our weekly vlog, and this is crazy. This is actually gonna be the first full week that the kids have school. I still can't believe they're in school. So we do have a crazy week this week. Bella is actually gonna be doing another Palms camp to have another football game on Friday. And it's so funny because this one is the one that she normally does with her dance studio, and they normally do it in October. So this is crazy. I actually like the fact that it's early, not to like get it over and done with. I don't want, because I know she really wishes like she could do Palms like all year round. But the weather, normally in October it's hit or miss. The one year we had really nice weather, but then it's always been like freezing cold. I don't want to stand outside in the freezing cold, and it's just for her, like the little kids don't like it. But she actually has, so the difference between Riley's school and Bella's dance is they get t-shirts for both, which is really cute. And then for her dance, they actually get Palms. So she has been getting the same Palms, so we have like all these Palms the same year. But it could be, they could change it up, I don't know, but it's really nice. So it's really cute. They learn to dance, they go on the field. Now for Riley's school, it's actually our community night where they just introduce all the fall sports, whereas for this one it's actually an actual football game, but they perform before the game, so they get to leave right afterwards. So she has 2 practices this week instead of just the one like at Riley's school. So got that this week. We have back to school night this week, and then I realized like Bella does still have dance this week. She's got acro. I'm like debating whether or not to like let her miss acro or go to this Palms thing late one of the days. So I'm just like, I don't know. Not really a big deal if she misses acro, because she still has one more. They'll test her that day and they'll see like what she needs to work on. So we just got a lot of jam packed this week. I love Mondays, and not last year, but the year before, like you would hear me say like I cannot stand Mondays. Because Mondays I would be like jam-packed with things to do and then have to take somebody to like an activity or something. And I just like, no, I love Mondays because there's absolutely nothing on Mondays. Nothing on Mondays. Randomly once in a while there'll be something on Mondays, but I love it because I feel like I was actually, when Mason goes to school, I was actually gonna go to Costco and go, because today starts a sale. But I'm not, because I feel like if I go and then come back, I'm not gonna get into the swing of things, whether if I start a project like on Mondays, I fully clean the kitchen, which I'm gonna do right now after I talk to you guys. There's some things I have to do. I'd rather stick with that and just keep going and going all day Monday until until the kids come home from school, and even sometimes then I'll like keep going. And I think I'll get a lot more done on a Monday. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go to Costco a different day. So also, this is the last week before my birthday. Last week before my birthday. So I am gonna do some things for myself this week. I'm getting my hair done, I'm getting my nails done too. So, which for those of you who know, I do my own acrylics, and normally I'll go get a new set at the nail place. just so then I don't have to waste my time like cutting them down and filing them the way I want. And then it's just easier and then I just fill them. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I got my nails done for I needed a new set before I went on vacation, so I did that. And then I'm like, well, I need one more fill in before my birthday, so I did that. So I got them done again, and then I'm gonna get them done again. And you know what? Paul's like, you should just do it anyways. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it is when Mason goes to school, and then I'll even go get them done and see if I like it or not. I don't know. But I told you guys on our weekend vlog, I have a lot of stuff from Amazon. I know Amazon. That I got, but it's all meal prep. So our goal is we're gonna try something different. We're gonna try to, well, one, I've always said meal prepping like really does help in this house. It really does help. I normally, I was monthly planning on a calendar, everything, like what I would do on Mondays, what we would, you know, taco, would be on Tuesdays, and then I would go ahead and pick 4 to 5 different taco options, because normally, you know, if there's 4 or 5 in a month, and it was just so much easier. And obviously the summer's so different because we're home all day. We don't go out and running around because the kids don't have activities. But I will say, like, not having like meals prep, like I can't spare them, won't be like, oh, what are we doing for dinner? I can't. It's very, very hard for me. So Paul and I are not like on a diet. We're gonna try this low calorie, high protein. And I did notice when we were in a calorie deficient that I was kind of feeling better losing weight, not as fast as I should, or I was at a standstill, but I think it was because we needed more protein. So I've been researching this to see what we were gonna do. So I bought meal containers because I really want to, one, do that. It'll be a lot easier weekly, and two, obviously because we're like trying to lose weight, and then snack stuff for the kids, so then they just go in the fridge, and instead of saying like, oh, I want candy as a snack, I've got nice healthy snacks for them in the fridge. So I wanted to show you guys what I got and everything. I'm gonna be opening it, so hopefully nothing is broken, because a lot of this is glass. So it's so funny because I bought a bunch of stuff to organize the fridge, and I still do have to organize the fridge. It's just not one of my top priorities. And Paul's like, you already have those containers. I'm like, no, I don't. There's a reason why. So I have containers like this in our laundry room, but it's because I'm going to be and there's different size glass containers, because when I organize our freezer, I want them, they don't necessarily have to have the lid on them, but I want to put certain things in certain containers. So first thing I got over here is, this is a 10-pack glass meal container. Okay, this one, and I might not open the other one just because I'm gonna have to. I might not do it on camera. It comes really, really nice. And I am gonna go ahead and, once I get this house all organized and do what I need to do, because I'm really trying to still declutter and like really trying to clean this up, I want to work on my Amazon storefront, and like whatever I see on Amazon I buy, I want to link down below for you guys so you can like actually like, you know, get what I get if you guys are interested. So this is what this container looks like. So, and this is probably why I won't show you guys the other ones. It comes with a lid. These are microwavable. Okay, microwavable, and you can put this in the fridge, and you can put these in the freezer. That's what's really, really nice about this. So how many ounces is this one? This one's 22 ounces. So these are a little bit smaller. The other ones that I bought are 30 ounces, and we'll see if I can open the container. The difference between this one and the other one is the other one has a line through it, so I can put 2 different things. And there's a reason why that I was doing that. But it just clips like that. And so that's the first one that I got. And I got a set of 10, figuring for Paul and I, 5 and 5, like say just by chance I was just doing these type of containers for like, I don't know, just say salads with some protein as an example. But I'll, actually let me put this lid right away in here before I forget. It was just in case I needed the same thing, because he's like, do we really need all these containers? And I'm like, well, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be meal prepping. Then I got these ones. Oh, this opened up really easy, so not a big deal. So this one, a little bit heavier because they're, I didn't realize they were thicker with more ounces in there. Let's do this. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, back to, ooh, whoa. It's kind of hard to get this one out. I almost slipped and broke it. So the thing with this one is, you know, I told Paul like 5 and 5, just in case to do like Monday through Friday. I'm really not gonna be meal prepping on the weekends. I'm just gonna have some kind of idea of what I wanna do. So this one, ooh. Oh my goodness. And I feel like this would be a lot easier. Well, the plastic's stuck in here. Still, oh no, you can get it out backwards. Plastic, yeah, is sticking into this one. But this one, like I said, there's a little thing in between. So like one meal I saw was the girl made like some kind of French toast in here with, I wanna say, there was something else with the French toast, I can't remember. But then in this one, she cut up turkey sausage with eggs and then mixed it up with cheese and everything. So then you just take it, boom, it's ready to go into the microwave and you just heat it up and it cooks it. So that is what my goal is for that. And then like something like that, like the kids can eat too. Like it's not just really for us, it's for technically like all of us. But I just mainly want to focus that like, hey, Paul and I are gonna be getting a lot more protein. Because what I heard was for protein that you should be, whatever your weight is, you should times that by 0.07. And then that is what you should be eating. So I'm like, okay. So protein, some fats like avocado and, or cooking oil. And what was the other thing? Can't remember what the other thing was. That's why I'll go ahead and show you guys like the meals and stuff that we do. Okay, and then this thing I got by Bentgo, which I'm pretty sure is the stuff that the kids have as their lunch boxes. So this one is it's microwavable safe. Everything's, you know, a dishwasher safe, freezer safe. You can go ahead and BPA free. Paul actually asked me about that. And you know, reusable. I don't want to buy stuff that's not reusable. That's why I purposely bought these. And this is 30 containers with 30 lids. There is 3 different sizes. So this one, okay, so I bought the containers and I didn't realize I got what, oh, they're all different colors. So this one's, and I'm gonna cheat, this one's 4 cups. This is white, just a container like this. It's really hard to open this. I feel like this is gonna break. Interesting. So this is 4 cups. Oh, and then actually there's a bonus. There's a meal prep ebook. Download delicious and healthy recipes to fuel your weekly meal prep details inside. So that one's this one, but these were actually really, really hard to open. So I might even get rid of our, well, see, I can't say that. I was gonna say I might even get rid of like our containers and stuff and use these as containers, but that's not true because we're, you know, still might have to put some stuff away. But I will go through all our containers and see what I'm gonna do. All right, this one is Whisper Gray. Wow, guys, this is really hard. I don't know if I like the fact that these are really, really hard to open. Oh, the other glass containers were again like $30-some, like the first glass containers. These ones were cheaper. I know they were under $30. I can't remember offhand what they were. So this one is, got something on here. It's the plastic actually. Whisper Gray. So this one's 1 cup and this one's 2 cups. And I liked the fact that it was actually showing like what the cups were because definitely like to know that. And I bet you this thing right here, yep, is probably maybe the meal prep ebook. So I will definitely be looking at that. And then the last one I got, this one's Stone Gray. And to be honest, I actually thought they were all the same sizes. 1 cup, 1 cup, and 2 cups. So it's nice. So you got 4 cups, and then a 3 cup one. But I like the fact that like, you know, these are a little bit longer than the other ones. But definitely are gonna help out. Okay, so that is that one. And if I need more meal containers, I need more meal containers because maybe, you know, the kids will want some stuff like this. But it's really nice to have this. And even like if Bella has hot lunch, boom, I can go ahead and prep some stuff like that for her as well. All right, the next thing I got was another set of glass. So I got these. There's 4 of these with a lid. So these are mainly for like a quick, fast, like protein dip or something like that I wanted to go ahead and prep. So I got that, and then I got 2 other things for snacks. One, and this is probably gonna, my camera's flashing, hopefully it won't die before I show you guys. So this is a 20 pack of snack stuff. I'm not gonna show you guys the lids, I'm just gonna show you guys what the tray looks like because my camera's going to die. So I got 20 of these with a lid, so you can put like a dip in the middle and then stuff on the side. And then this one is another set of 20, and this is just a double one. See if I can get it out really fast. There's all the lids go. I need the container. And these are all, like I said, reusable. So a double pack like this. So put like nuts in there or, you know, fruit in there, but stuff like that. But like I said, meal prepping, let me know if you guys like want any types of meals to prep so I can show you guys and figure out things for myself. But my camera's gonna die, I'm gonna charge it, and then you can see our crazy full back to school week. All right guys, so Bella just got home from school not too long ago, and we had a little bit of an incident in school today. So I got a phone call from the nurse because Bella had an accident with her eye. Can we see what your eye looks like? Okay, so it's this eye right here. Looks like I'm poking you. That's what she did. She accidentally poked herself in the eye. And her, guys, look at her eye. It looks perfectly fine. I got scared. I got really scared that I thought something really, really happened to her, because I was told that it was swollen, red, she couldn't see, but she seems fine. And I called the eye doctor, and the one that we go to like America's Best, which is like well known around here, and all over the place. Like you see them down south, and they don't do stuff like that. And I pay for the eye care club for them, which you can go to unlimited doctors for 3 years. And I would have had to pay. I'm like, what in the world? And she told me that they might not even be able to help her because she might have to go to a different eye doctor. So I called her pediatric doctor, and she, one of the reception ladies said for her to come in. But she came home and she was fine. So I called back, told them what happened, and they said, if she looks like normal, she should be fine. Our neighbor's a nurse. She looked at her. She's like, I think she should be fine. She doesn't need to go to. So we're just gonna rest, they said. But how cool is this? So this is, trying to move this over just a little bit. So Bella's studying for spelling right now. Her teacher, this is awesome. This is an optional assignment for her to do. And I think this is awesome. There's a little bit of a spelling activity every single day until the test. So I'm so glad she has this. So she's gonna be studying this way. And we'll see how it goes. Very hard work. She's got 15 of them this time. Instead of, I think last year she had 12. And she's got even bonus words. So, but she can study the bonus words, which is awesome. So me and Bella are just working on homework. She just did her math. And now we're working on spelling. All right, guys, I think we know what our mystery plant is. Do you guys want to take a final guess before we go ahead and show you? Paul saw it the other day. I think we got yellow squash. So I've been watering it, but I water it from across the pool because the hose can reach that far. So I haven't been over here, but yep. So it looks like we're getting some yellow squash. It was when I came over here not too long ago. It looked like, if you can see over there, it looks like it was burning, and now that looks very fresh. So I don't know, I thought maybe it was dying, so that's why I started watering it myself. But yeah, so the mystery plant has finally been revealed. All right, guys, so we are just sitting here waiting for this little guy to go to school. It's been really a crazy week, right, Mason?
Yeah.
Starting off with Bella getting hurt with her eye. So Bella's fine. I had a friend look at it. Actually, I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I did tell you guys. So Bella poked herself in the eye, and our neighbor's a nurse. So when she went to go pick up her son at the bus stop, and Bella, they get off the same stop, I had her look at it because I was freaked out. But there was nothing, and she told me don't even bother unless it gets worse. So she woke up the next day perfectly fine. So a little bit of a scare, but that's okay, right?
Here's the crazy dog.
The crazy dog. I know, they like to cuddle. This is what they do. Bella leaves for school, and him and Barkley cuddle until lunchtime, right? Yep, so they just cuddle. What else has been going on? Went to Riley's school last night.
Yeah.
Me and Paul, for like a walk around. We walked her schedule. It literally felt like I was back at high school, and Paul was my high school boyfriend, and I had paperwork in a folder or a calendar, and he was carrying it for me like he was like it, and so he'd be like carrying my books. So it was funny. And then I text Riley because we went to go get something to eat afterwards, and I go, Riley, Dad and I just got out of school right now. We're gonna go get something to eat, and then we'll be home. Almost like she was the parent. And kind of funny. So yeah. So what? I have not done anything this week really.
Crazy dog.
Crazy dog. You're worried about the dog. I'm talking about the week.
Crazy dog.
No, I have not done much this week because one, the kids had extra activities. Bella has Palms Camp this week because she performs in another game tomorrow. And Bella's eye was crazy on Monday. Then what happened on Tuesday? Oh yeah, we're trying to look for a car for Riley. That was Tuesday. So that was crazy. Non-stop trying to be, we were supposed to meet somebody, and they basically blew us off for 3 hours. And then Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday.
Here's the waxy dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is already the end of our weekly vlog. So I'm hoping to, after Bella comes home from school, we're gonna be home for a little bit, and then I have to take her to her last Palms practice. But I'm hoping me and this guy, because Riley has her one and only Thursday football game, I'm hoping me and this guy are gonna be able to go to Aldi. I have to write a list. If I don't write the list, I don't know what I'm getting, because as you guys saw when I bought all those meal stuff to prep for from Amazon, I have to buy the certain foods, so I have to make a list. So hopefully I'll show you guys a haul later on what this one guy that I saw says he buys weekly from Aldi to have high protein, low calorie meals. I'm hoping. Right? All right, so I'm gonna go clean because I gotta finish the bathroom on what's it called? On Thursdays I clean the bathroom, dust and vacuum, and I already dust, vacuum, and pretty much clean the bathroom. I just have to reorganize it until he goes to school, and then I'm getting my nails done. My birthday's this weekend, so I'm getting my nails done. I could wait another week, but because my birthday's this weekend, I'm like, oh, I want nice nails for my birthday. But in the future, I probably wait another week.
So my mom cuddle with me.
Oh, you want me to cuddle with you for a little bit? Okay, I guess plan change. I guess I'm not gonna clean. I guess I'm just gonna cuddle with him on the couch until he is ready for school.
Yeah.
All right, so you're definitely gonna hear Mason in the background. He's watching TV while I'm making dinner. So just got done dropping Bella off at her camp and did not end up going to Aldi because I pretty much had everything that I needed on the list. So future, I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be making, but like I said, I already had it on the list, so a future shopping spree, I'll go ahead and show you. So I am making tacos tonight. So, and remember I took the rotisserie chicken and separated into bags and froze them. I just pulled one out to defrost it, and then I have barbecue sauce in here and teriyaki, and I was like, oh, this is perfect to just mix it up in this bag before baking it. So I am just doing this, and then I have red onion chopped up and some pineapple, and I'm just gonna put this on the tray and then bake it in the oven, and then I'll show you guys what else I'm gonna put on the tacos. All right, so this is what it looks like. It was really, really easy to mix that in the bag instead of just like mixing it in a bowl or just putting it on there and mixing on here. But that's how much pineapple I cut up, and then I cut up some red onion. So it says I put it in 425 for 15 to 20 minutes, but that's with raw chicken. This is already cooked. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it and just make sure it's not overcooking. But I'm gonna put this in the oven and then make the sauce. All right, so this is what the sauce looks like. It is honey mixed with paprika and cayenne pepper, just a little bit, just to give it like a little bit of a kick. Light mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and then some lime juice. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge for a little bit so it chills, and then you're gonna just drizzle this on the tacos. All right, so these are what the tacos look like. So I put the chicken, then the pineapple, then the red onion on top, a little bit of the drizzle of the sauce, sprinkled some cheese on there, and topped it off with cilantro. It's really, really good.